Do you want to live in Spain as a digital nomad and work remotely? Then be very careful, because most digital nomad visa applications are rejected for the same 7 mistakes that can be avoided very easily with what we'll tell you next. In this video, we'll see everything you must avoid at all costs for your application to be successfully approved. Let's get started. Applying with an invalid freelance profile. The digital nomad visa is designed for foreigners who work remotely in Spain for foreign clients. Many wrongly believe that they can get this permit for up to 3 years if they work independently, offering services on online platforms like Fiverr or selling products through an online store. The reality is that this type of profile cannot apply for this visa. It's important to understand that your clients must be companies, not individuals. As long as you comply with this, you can successfully apply for this visa to work remotely, thinking you can save taxes. One of the great advantages of the digital nomad visa in Spain is that it comes with significant tax relief. This works through a well-known Beckham Law, a special regime for foreigners that allow you to pay a fixed income tax of 24% instead of a progressive rate that can reach up to 48% for higher income bracket. Not many digital nomads can benefit from this regime. Only those who come as remote workers for another company can benefit from it. So if you're a freelancer and get the digital nomad visa through having different clients abroad, you will not be able to benefit from this tax reduction. Contracting medical insurance with gaps or copayments. Having private medical insurance in Spain will be necessary as long as you're not covered by the Social Security. However, not all medical insurance policies are valid, and we find many application rejections for having presented insurance that doesn't comply with the following. The private insurance must be without copayments, with full coverage valid throughout Spain. An insurance you already had in your country of origin won't work. Make sure to avoid low-cost insurance that doesn't cover hospitalizations and emergencies. Before continuing with the rest of the mistakes you should avoid, remember to subscribe if you haven't already. We publish videos every week with all the legal information you need regarding immigration and nationality matters. So subscribe and let's continue with the video. Not getting your entry declaration. At our firm, we usually recommend submitting your digital nomad visa applications directly from Spain as a tourist. The problem here is that many times foreigners enter Spain from another Schengen zone country and not directly from their country of origin. In those cases, authorities have no way to verify when you specifically entered Spain, since within the Schengen zone there's no passport stamp, as there's free movement and circulation. In these cases, it's necessary to get a document that not many people know about, the entry declaration. You'll have 72 hours after entering Spain from another Schengen country to go to the police station and get this document, a document that will be key in your subsequent application to get residency, not considering if your country has Social Security agreement with Spain. One of the most important requirements to get this visa is having everything related to Social Security covered. Many foreigners don't know that one of the first things they should look for is whether their country has an agreement with Social Security or not. If there is one, the process is much simpler, but if the answer is negative, the process can get quite complicated. If you're an employee of a company, this company should register an entity in Spain, define an administrator, and it would be this company that pays you your monthly salary. Since this often complicates the process by being an extra tedious procedure, registering as a self-employed in Spain and providing your services as a freelancer to the company where you were contracted is usually a better option. Not calculating document expiration dates. Submitting your application means getting and preparing a series of documents that you must present at the Spanish administration. While these documents must be submitted together, their expiration dates can be very different. A mistake we see very frequently is finding foreigners who requested documents much before submitting their application, and by the time they submitted the file much later, that document has expired. For example, merit certificates with apostille are only valid for 90 days for this process. Same as criminal background certificates, which are also usually valid for only 3 months. Make sure you perfectly understand the expiration date of each document you need to get, and taking all this expiration into account, define a maximum submission date so everything is valid. Not legalizing or translating documents. Any foreign document you present in the immigration application must be legalized or apostilled, and if it's in a language other than Spanish, translate it into Spanish. Your criminal background certificate doesn't have an apostille, it won't be valid. Your contract is in English without sworn translation, they won't accept it. Make sure to legalize or apostille all documents you present, and if you need to translate them, do it with an official sworn translator. Not any translator is valid. Extra: not having expert help. The mistakes we've seen before, even though they are some of the most common, aren't all the ones we encounter every week. But perhaps the most common cause that produces all these mistakes is not having expert help. Help that guides you through the entire process, step by step, validating each document with you and preparing a perfect file to get a favorable resolution in the shortest time possible. At Balseis Group, we are at your complete disposition to start today with your digital nomad visa application. We've successfully processed hundreds of these authorizations since their creation, even helping these remote workers with everything related to taxes and fiscal obligations. So if you'd like to start living in Spain as a digital nomad and optimize your taxes to the maximum, contact us at info@balseisgroup.com and let us guide you step by step. Subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next one.